Alright, I finally got done cooking. Well, that ruined my shot. But anyways, it's a smaller meal. I know it looks ugly, but I can't cook for shit. Anyways, I did go for a smaller meal with some almond milk, unsweetened. Wish it was sweetened, but unsweetened. Yeah, so I'm gonna eat and then we'll get into topic and we'll talk about something. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Antisocial Club Podcast. I'm your host, Giovanni, and today we're going to be talking about a little serious topic, guys. And I know I have a little, I'm trying this little diverse thing going on. I've been watching YouTube videos about how my background can be a little bit better. And, I'm working with what I got here, guys. I got a light, I got a camera, I got a mic. Well, not a mic, but headphones. But you can hear me, you can see me. That's perfect, right? All right, let me get into frame. Struggling with a little fat cheeks here. I am trying this new diet, feeling kind of woozy right now. The anxiety is pretty high. This topic that I'm about to talk about is very serious. And it's suicide. It's a topic that I struggle with. These thoughts that I struggle with, and hopefully you'll understand what suicide is. And I know sometimes we can deal with these bad thoughts. But during on the video, I'll talk about it, and then later on in the video, we'll talk about motivation and a little lighter topic. But right now, we're going to talk about something serious. Suicide. I have attempted, I think, I'll say once, because that's the bigger one that I remember. But I did, 3 other times, but that I don't feel like they're worth saying that they were suicide. I think they're more like a cry for help. But if you are thinking about suicide, if you are harming yourself, please get in contact with a parent, a friend you trust, or a teacher, anybody that you trust that can help you. And if you're watching this video on a phone, there will be a link in the description for a hotline. If you ever feel like you're going through something that you can't handle on your own and you feel like you're on the verge of doing something bad, call that hotline. They'll get you help real quick. Anyways, now that I said that, I want to say, guys, sometimes we have things happen to us. I know some of my supporters out there, I know your backstories, and you always ask me, how do I deal with these thoughts? In my perspective, I feel like, the things that I've done and the things that have happened make me who I am today. And, it bettered me, and it forced me to understand the things that I've done wrong and the things that I've done right. And I feel like you gotta take the good with the bad and the bad with the good, right? Sometimes we can't always accept what had happened, but if we just understand that it's a bad world. But I've seen some stuff, and I do have PTSD, and sometimes I get triggered from the smallest little things, from people putting their hands in their pocket really fast, or people getting out of their cars real quick. There's small, these small things that trigger me, but I know some of you out there get triggered by other situations that have happened to you, and I feel I'm so sorry that it has happened to you, and it shouldn't have. And I think we gotta pick ourselves up and say, suicide isn't an option, because suicide makes you feel like that's the only way, when it's not. I feel like when I think about suicide, I always think, okay, who am I leaving behind? Who am I hurting the most when I leave? And I feel like I'm hurting my mother, my friends, family in general. And I feel like when I leave, I just pass it on to them. It doesn't end with me. It just gets passed on to the next person. And sometimes when I think about it, I think about, why do I have to suffer? Why do I have to go through these things? But in my terminology and the way that I think, I always say, you know what? It's worth me going through the pain than having my little brother go through it, or having my mother go through it. And sometimes, you know, even when I'm here, even when I'm here, they go through some of the heartbreaks. But I wouldn't let it pass on. You know what I mean? Bob Ross once said,
if you have light on light, you have nothing. If you have dark on dark, you basically have nothing. There we are. You know, it's like in life. You got to have a little sadness once in a while so you know when the good times come. I'm waiting on the good times now.
And the way I interpreted it was, there's going to be bad in this world, and there's going to be good in this world. Bad things happen to good people. And this is a very serious topic. I don't know how to go by this, and I don't know how to tell you that you are loved and your life is worth living, because I shouldn't have to tell you this. You should know this already. But if you're out there and you're wondering, you know, what if I am better off dead? You're not. Because if you support me, I support you. And I'm here for you. And I know that was more like I wouldn't say like what it is. I just want y'all to know that you are loved and you shouldn't be thinking this way. But let's talk about how suicide does affect us, our thoughts. Suicide thoughts sometimes come when we're depressed, or, you know, we just don't feel right with ourselves. Guilt, other situations that have caused, you know, trauma to you. And I feel like we shouldn't let those thoughts come in. And the way we can get over these thoughts are doing something, you know. And this is where I said this is going to be a little more lighthearted topic from, you know, I feel like we should do these things like motivate ourselves is where I'm going with. We should motivate ourselves onto doing bigger things than what we used to do, right? We shouldn't let these things build over us. And I feel like every time I do get depressed, I build this hole, and I dig myself so deep. I just get up on this tower of mud. And my therapist always says, you know, I'll give you the rope to try to get you out of that hole that you dug yourself in. But it's you that has to keep climbing. And, you know, I feel like that rope is my friends and family. So they're my strength. And I keep digging myself up, you know, like I keep pulling, and I'm not going to let that stop me. So I feel like motivation is a very big deal when it comes to these suicidal thoughts. I feel like you should have set goals. I feel like you should have determination onto what you want to do in life. And, you know, don't let it get the best of you. We should be able to understand these concepts of setting goals. Small goals, even, you know, clean the room, wash the truck, you know, take out the trash, get a job, get a truck, get a PC, you know, like all these, you know, little things, you know, like go to the mall with friends, or, you know, go to the beach with friends. You should set small goals and determine yourself to achieving these goals. And I'll tell you what, once you start achieving these goals, you feel better inside. You feel accomplished. You feel good inside. And I want to leave off with a note that's saying that if you're always going to look for bad in things, you're always going to get bad things. You know, you can't always put yourself in a mindset of like, oh, well, that's going to happen, or this is going to happen, you know, all that bad stuff. Because if you're always looking for what the bad is, you're always going to find where the bad is. You know, if you look for the good, you'll get some good stuff. And I want you to know that you're loved, and that, you know, that I'm here for you. That You know, there's people out there who suffer from the same things and have accomplished goals. I just need to get it off my chest, you know what I mean? These videos aren't set to like how I want them to, but you know, if I can get the things that I think about, which it's been suicidal a lot lately, out there in the world to help you out, you know, just to let you know that you're not alone, that I think about them too, but you know, don't let them get to you. Keep pushing, keep motivating yourself. And again, I know I'm loved. I know that you support me if you're watching this video. And I'm sorry I can't get you like the best quality videos that I want to, but soon in the future I will. I will. And those are my goals. To help those who need me and those who are out there. You're loved, man. Peace.